Flag.
Tell you what, those gremlins chewing a cable. That battery cable tore the insulation right off it, and now he's sitting on pit road. I don't know if that's what's really happened, but those gremlins on race day, boy, they can be a pain in the neck.
Right now, trying to be a pain in the neck to the competition is Ben Mkhitaryan. He is dead even with Buddy Charette as they enter turn number 2, and now Charette puts the nostrils of that car ahead of Mkhitaryan to take over the lead.
And Mkhitaryan chose the inside lane, and they roll right by him now. 3 wide, smoke flying off that number 9 car at the end of the back straightaway. Carey had a lift, but the battle is now for the top spot. Mark Jennison working on the inside lane with Buddy Charette in the 81 to the outside.
The driver formerly known as Psycho, Mark Jennison, trying to scoot into the lead, but stomping his way into the top spot is Buddy Charette. They completely overhauled everything in that car. He said the setup wasn't anything that he was comfortable with. He's a lot more comfortable now as he is leading by about the length of a cookie crumb.
Wheel to wheel in the battle for the lead through turns 1 and 2. Charette hanging tough up there in the high lane. Give him the advantage off turn 2, trying to stretch his legs and bypass Jennison, but Jennison drives deep down into the corner, keeps the nose underneath him through the corner, and they are still dead even across.
Top 5 could fit in a pothole. On the inside, it is Jennison as he tries to roar into the lead, but sitting on his lap, sharing the same Hans device.
No
Buddy
trouble,
Charette.
turn 1. We've got a couple of cars collected.
Matt Lewinsky-Lowe, he has struggled the past half a season trying to get on top of his game tonight as we come up to speed.
Green flag waving from Sean Houlihan, and Buddy Charette had a good jump on the outside lane. William Wall trying to give him some help, push him forward on the top side of the racetrack, but they are still stacked up 2 by 2, just about all the way through the field, including the battle for the lead.
William Wall trying to shake free from Lewinsky-Lowe for 3rd place as they whirlwind their way off the corner. Going sideways was Jennison, and he might be relinquishing the lead here to Buddy Charette as they climb their way into turn number 4. It is still a dead heat, and now a half a car length advantage. A car thunders a wall. That's Mkhitaryan as he squashes the wall on the backstretch.
Meanwhile, Matt Lewinsky-Lowe was darting down to the inside to go with our limited sportsmen and our light modifieds as the pace car heads in for cover, and we get ready to turn him loose one more time.
And let's see what Jennison can do on the restart against Charette. Charette with a bit of an advantage. By a sliver, it's Charette. And Jennison wants to change the script as they go into turn 2. Down low, William Wall making a daredevil, Tasmanian devil move to try to get the lead.
Had the momentum to take him 3 wide. Didn't have the space in turn 3, though, so he cracks the throttle, rolls back in line behind Mark Jennison, who jumps out to the race lead. Charette now is left to duel with that 4 car of William Wall as they go for it down in turns 1 and 2. Wall's going to come out on top, and he wants more as he goes after Jennison.
Like he jumped out of a springboard as he tries to Cape Canaveral his way underneath that number 22 of Jennison as a cyclone off the corner. William Wall is on the verge of taking over the lead.
Sparks fly out of Jennison as his car bottoms out at the entrance of turn 1. And here comes William Wall on the inside.
And Wall, by a half a car length, has established himself in front, but hanging on the side of the car like aluminum siding on a building. That is Jennison.
Wall eking forward. Jennison, though, is there. Can Wall clear him this time? He does. So Wall out in front, 7 laps in.
I think Wall just tuckered him out. So a great move by Wall. It wasn't too many laps ago that he was in 4th place. Now moving up into 3rd out of the shadows is Lewinsky-Lowe and Gluchowski in car number 03. He is on a rampage. So Derek, he is doing amazing things in the top 4.
And Gluchowski now trying to get in that 4th spot. As the outside lane, Buddy Charette was strong in the short run. We saw that in qualifying, but now under the lights, that car not as good as it was under the bright sunshine we had during qualifying several hours ago.
Tom Carey III looking for some racing room. Battle for 2nd. Here comes Lewinsky-Lowe as he is able to scorch his way underneath the 22 of Jennison. And Jennison has veto power, keeping Lewinsky-Lowe behind him.
Lewinsky-Lowe, always fun to watch. He's won a couple of races in late model competition here at this racetrack. Goes bottom on Jennison. Meanwhile, Wall is just checked out. I mean, he's in his own zip code, about a half a straightaway ahead with the race lead. You see it there. That Wall through turns 3 and 4. Back to that second place battle. Matt Lewinsky low, black car outside is Jennison in the white number 22.
And Jennison on the outside almost went into the Raisinets. Lewinsky low trying to tire him out, and he does. So Lewinsky low, he has scampered into second, and now Jennison a little sideways in turn 4, and Gluchowski trying to take advantage of that. Then it is Carey followed by Charette.
And then a good battle there where Brian Tagg and the 9 Mass started rear end Charlie on the field, going up against Ryan Morgan, a feature event winner this season.
Well, rear end Charlie, is that the same as starting dead last?
Just about.
He is not dead last anymore. As he gets by Morgan, he is a 7th place car. And William Wall, he is leading by about the length of the Grand Canyon over the number 17 of Lewinsky Low. He really had to work hard to get into the lead, but once he got there, this race turned into a picnic.
We'll see 10 to go next time by for William Wall. Jennison not willing to give up in that battle for second. Glukaki has been fun to watch.
Look at Buddy Charette as he machetes his way underneath Tom Carey. That is a fight for the number 5 spot, and he gets there.
And here comes Brian Tagg.
Boy, I think he's passed the most cars of anyone, Joe.
Never forget that incredible championship battle, Brian Tagg and Keith Rocco on a Friday night, a World Series weekend. Here's Tagg working to the bottom of Tom Carey III in turn 3. And those two guys settled the championship with a last lap pass on the final race of the year on a Friday night.
And Tagg stuffs it underneath that 55 of Carey, and now Brian Tagg is in 6th place. So he started the night 16th and has picked up 10 positions.
A good strong run for him. A caution would certainly mix things up to put him right in the middle of it. He's got a long way to go, though, to track down the next car. Well, Buddy Charette's right in front, but the top 4 a good distance up ahead.
Yeah, Buddy Charette trying to catch up with Jennison. Matt Lewinsky low, about a $6 Uber ride behind that number 4 of William Wall. So he continues to have the hot hand. What will Brian Tagg do as he is looking to get underneath Buddy Charette? And if he does, he will be in the top 5.
Ryan Morgan on the move. Inside of turn number 3, trying to go back by Tom Carey III.
That number 55 team fighting engine problems. Tagg went out of line. He goes out of line again, looking to make a move as he tries to scalpel his way underneath Buddy Charette, and it doesn't work.
Up front, though, William Wall continuing to show the way in a huge gap back to the 2nd and 3rd place machines. There's the 03 car of Derek Glukaki.
Boy, he is plastered on the back bumper of the Mark Jennison car. That is a fight for a podium spot. Tagg almost struck again. Try to get underneath Buddy Charette.
Everybody's settled in, 4 laps to go. Glukaki is right there on Jennison.
Boy, it is William Wall. He could have an easy chair in that number 4 car. And now it is Gluchaki trying to find an alley underneath Jennison. He is looking now, exiting turn number 4, and the back end almost came around on the 03, but he was able to keep things under control.
Jennison holds on to 3rd for the moment. His car's starting to get a little bit loose, especially through turn 2. You see the back end wanting to come around on him. The veteran keeping things rolling. 2 to go for William Wall at the line.
And it is Wall having a joyride. Lewinsky low, firmly entrenched in 2nd. And then the 3rd place fight continues. Gluchaki, it looked like he might have had a crevice underneath Jennison. Not big enough for him to take advantage of We are coming down to the final lap, and this is coronation time for William Wall.
One time around for William Wall. Guides the car into the banking of turns 1 and 2. No lap traffic ahead that he'll have to contend with. Just a half a lap away to see if he can get another win here at Thompson Speedway Motorsports Park. William Wall, turn 3 for the final time.
And he will exit the corner. And here is William Wall, has done it all. In second, Lewinsky Lowe. Then it's Jennison, followed by Gluchacki. And then Buddy Charette, Brian Tagg 6th, Ryan Morgan 7th, Tom Carey 8th, Jared Matera 9th, and rounding out the top 10, Jason Palmer.
Definitely close in those final couple laps. Kind of started going away a little bit. Luckily, we just kind of hit the setup tonight. You know, with the total modified rubber, it really makes things tough. But I really need to thank everybody: Wall Trucking, LaJoy Brothers Landscaping, Western Mott Garage, 5-Star Auto, McNamara Auto, Anastasia Insurance. They've all been with me since day one, and I couldn't do it without them.